These fish are a lot bigger and they look a lot more aggressive. Oh.
Just drop it right there. Drop it, perfect.
Yeah, something just blew up on bait at my feet. Oh, dude, with a spin rod, it might be good. There's an area back there where they're always rolling that I can never reach with a fly rod. What are you tossing out here? What you throwing?
A little rooster tail.
A little rooster tail. Says he catches everything on it.
Yeah. Secret sauce right here.
The secret sauce. Got him to pick up a spinning rod setup after we went fishing. I had my spin set up. He was using a bait caster, as most Texans do, but he's tossing the spin. That was a tarpon that just rolled right there, coming straight at you.
That was crazy. I haven't even really touched my bait caster since I bought this.
Yeah, have you caught anything on this setup yet?
Like a tilapia and some cichlids and stuff. But
No. Yeah. You're still reeling with your right hand, like if you were bait casting.
Yeah.
What is this? Dude, there's like 30 fish rolling back here. Cast as far as you can along that edge and you should hook up. Ah, so many rolling tarpon back here, dude. Since I pulled up, I've seen at least 30. I haven't gotten a bite, but I also haven't really made a good cast at them. There's been so many that I'm just like casting horribly. You see back there, 3 of them just rolled. I'm not like focusing on making a cast at one fish. Line keeps wrapping around my hand. Look at that back there. Just tarpon, tarpon, tarpon. Come on. One of these fish has to eat. That was one blowing up on bait right here. I'm shocked. I am shocked I haven't got one. As I say that, I just lost one. I stopped to look at you and I had one bite. As I went to say that, I'm shocked I haven't gotten a bite. I got the bite and I wasn't paying attention. That was a good one too. So I'm out here fishing. Pulled up to the first spot. A bunch of rolling tarpon. And just as I was about to tell Carlos, like, oh, I'm surprised I haven't got a bite. I get a bite, wasn't paying attention, couldn't set the hook on him. So there's a lot of activity on the surface. There's a lot of tarpon, there's a lot of gar, and a lot of plecos. But let's see if we can get some of these tarpon to eat. They're acting very picky right now. I'm shocked I've only had one bite when I've seen at least, I don't even know, easily 50 fish rolling around back here. Dude, there's some big tarpon rolling back there. I might ride my bike to that next little point because I've seen a few big ones in that back point. Just made it over to the other side. Pulled up to this pond to see if we could get into a situation that makes it a little bit easier to drop a fly in front of these fish. Right now they're all kind of scattered. They're kind of blowing up and rolling, not around us. But let's see if we can get it done. In Miami you can catch them. There's not many spots that, oh, tarpon, decent sized one too. He freaking freight trained this thing. Ah. Well, I can tell you what, this Temu rod didn't have anything for that tarpon.
You don't got no backbone to it?
I tried to yank on him there, and it showed that was a big enough fish that it couldn't handle it. I mean, I'm sure I could have caught him had I got a good hook set on him, because he kind of just hit the thing and jumped out of the water. I never really truly felt him on 2 strip set until he was already taking line, you know. But yeah, I was putting some heat on him there, and the rod showed its true colors. That was a bit big for this rod. That was like a 15-20 pounder. That was a good sized fish. Hooked into a big tarpon. Got a couple jumps out of him. He ended up spitting out the hook. So a little bit better action here. These fish are a lot bigger and they look a lot more aggressive. They've just been kind of scattered and hard to put a cast right in front of them. Why so many Texans moving over here? I don't know if that's mama gator that's over there, but there was a little baby one here.
Catch some shell crackers. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what to do.
All right, so I saw a couple tarpon roll back here. Let's see if I could get a fish to hand. Got a couple bites, put a good one in the air, came off. Got a few days now. Got like 4 trips in a row where I haven't been able to get a tarpon to hand, where I just put them in the air. Don't get me wrong, that's fun. Ooh, just had a mine cichlid on him. Thankfully I was able to pull it out quick enough. Don't get me wrong, it's always fun to jump tarpon, but it's a lot nicer when you could get one to hand. Leader is getting very janky now. Oh, what is that, little snook? Yeah, that's what I figured, a little snook. Yeah, snook is pretty much bass fishing. You have to get a lot bigger.
How do you grab these guys from the side?
You can lip them. They have, so their gills are razor sharp, so you don't want to get caught with their gill plate.
All right.
So right where the hook is right where you typically want to get your finger. Is that your first snook?
Yeah.
Oh, they grow significantly larger than that, but
Yeah, I've seen them pretty big.
it's always fun. There was another snake that just blew up.
Now we just gotta Photoshop that.
Yeah, we'll make it bigger. Stick your arms out closer to the camera. A little bit closer to me. Dude, that thing's 3 times your body size now.
Yeah, look at that. What's that?
On the little mullet. I just got bit by something.